The once great New Kensington. Check out this Bull Durham tobacco sign right here at 1072 Fifth Avenue. Smoking tobacco, the old reliable, for 3 generations. You can only see that because there used to be a tile city there. Before that, it was a Montgomery Wards. Before that, it was a post office. We'll talk about that building in a second, but here's this ad again. So when you see it again, you know what it is. I went out to New Kensington today. Don't worry, the dinosaur's still there. I had to check and make sure. 11th and 5th, New Kensington. Alcoa moved out in 1971, so churches like this lost their purpose after the entire community basically moved away. Catty corner from the church is the Bell Telephone Building. The reason they had these everywhere is because they had to route the calls to where they needed to go. So they needed the switchboards and all the technology and all the regional places. There it is right there on the map. The company started in 1877, but eventually was broken up in the 1980s for antitrust violations. There it is down the street, but I wanted to show the sign again. Now we're back to 1072 Fifth. See, there's a gold medal flower advertisement. I love these old ghost signs. Then behind that one is the one for Bull Durham tobacco that I already showed you. This street had stores corner to corner, but there was actually a few grocery stores, so that's why you're seeing some food advertisements. And I think back in the day, if you didn't smoke or chew tobacco, you weren't a real man, so that's why they had cigar stores and tobacco everywhere. This is what it looked like with the Tile City. This is the 2007 street view. Between then and 2013, it was torn down. This is the back on Barnes Avenue. Now you can see the empty lot, but like I showed you before, interestingly, the building is still there on the mobile Google map. Now at the intersection of 11th and 5th is the Kensington Arms Apartments. It wasn't always called that, of course. This is the former offices of the U.S. Aluminum Company. I'm standing in a parking lot which used to be Town Hall for New Kensington on 4th Ave. I have no idea if Alcoa was once called this or if this is a misnomer, but if anybody knows the history of the U.S. Aluminum Company, please let me know. Otherwise, I always knew Alcoa formerly as the Pittsburgh Reduction Company. These old signs are cool, though. They have these parking signs. Look, a fine was only $5. It probably would have been well worth it today to just take the fine and park there. All right, last site, this was 1036 Fifth. This actually used to be a hardware and paint store, and it was an office for a home cleaning company. You can see here, just down from the old site, occupied by Tile City. Looking at it again, you see there's a grocery store next to it. That's not there anymore, but there's a Pillsbury's Best advertisement. So you can see the connection between the grocery store and meats. There was other grocery stores too, so that's why you saw that other one for gold medal flour.